Dan, this is a very beautiful rifle. What is it?
So this is our Criterion rifle. Griffin and Howe built the classic sporter for 102 years. It's what our reputation's based on. And what we were kind of lacking is a bespoke, dangerous game rifle. Because the classic sporter is typically built on old actions, 1903 Springfields, etc. It's difficult.
It's a cool old gun.
It's a cool old gun, but it's hard to find the actions to build them in a 416 Rigby, a 404 Jeffrey, that kind of thing, right? What we've done here is I wanted something that would really elevate our brand to the next level, something that would show off the skill set we have here in the workshop and in the machine shop. So we started with a double square bridge mag Mauser that's cut for our integral quick detachable scope rings. This eliminates a separate component, makes it very strong. It's a really cool setup, and as a matter of fact, we just got back from safari. These scopes were on and off two of these rifles a bunch and maintained zero out to a distance to be able to harvest an eland at 300 yards, for example. So awesome. It's a good system. In addition to that, we have a fully integral rib barrel. We're starting with Krieger barrel blanks. It's a 2-inch blank we start with. So there's 40 hours of machine time just in cutting out the ribs, and then another 20 hours of hand polishing and refinement that goes into
a lot of work
into just the barrel. Absolutely. And then stocked in a bespoke fashion. We offer stock fittings here. So
really,
yeah, we have a tri-rifle.
Really important with a big powerful rifle.
Absolutely.
In order to enjoy it in any capacity.
For sure. And just like we have a tri-gun in the shooting academy for shotguns, we have a tri-rifle down here. So we put our clients through an extensive fitting process, even go live fire on the range to prove it all out.
I'm guessing you're stocking it to the open sights.
Correct. It's stocked to the open sights with a fairly high, fairly parallel comb, which also helps mitigate the recoil. So I want a good cheek weld for the irons and just a little bit of head lift for the scope. And that's a really nice compromise between the two. Quick access to the irons, but still a high enough comb for very good shooting.
It's not a scope that's set high, though, is it?
It is not.
A very reasonable amount of head lift.
So typically with a dangerous game rifle like this, you're going to want a straighter tube scope, very small front objective. This is a 1:8 Z8i. The scope installs just that quickly. The whole purpose of this is, first and foremost, a highly functional, dangerous game and big game rifle.
And I think that's a really important facet, right? Is when you're hunting dangerous game, it is dangerous.
It is.
You need a rifle that reloads, fires, ejects, and reloads time after time after time, regardless of how you are in that situation.
Correct.
Just, it needs to take it and work and save your life potentially.
That is 100% correct. So function first, and then it's a wonderful platform for some beautiful aesthetics. And we offer this in a variety of different configurations. This is a 4-down model. It's got a bit of a thicker forearm per the client's request. We can do a 3-down bottom metal, slim out the forend. We offer this in a couple different barrel profiles. We can even drop down and do a small ring Mauser here.
Yeah.
So this is about a 10-pound rifle unloaded and unscoped. Dropping that down to 8 3/4 is not a problem. It just depends on what the client wants, how much walking they're going to do, their recoil tolerance. So it's a true bespoke product. We're building it from the ground up for each individual client's desires and specifications.
You're saying they start in about 40 grand?
Yeah, 39.2 is our base level. That comes with a $3,000 stock blank, so there's a fair amount of value built in. We have a baseline we don't want to go below as far as quality of gun stock blanks, and that comes with a certain degree of engraving. So some border work, screws, the caliber designation, enough to start setting it off, and then from there the client can upgrade whatever he wishes or she wishes.
Yeah, well, I say at that 40 grand price point, you're getting the thing that matters with enough looks that it's still, you can be really proud of that gun. Your kids could be proud of that gun. That's a proper heirloom quality rifle while still being usable.
That's correct, and that's what we really strive to do here with all our wood-stocked rifles, is we want something that you're going to be proud to take hunting and proud to hand down to your children, grandchildren, etc. And that's what it's all about. The amount of man hours that goes into a project like this.
How many?
So this rifle in particular, with this level of engraving, I'm sure we exceeded 450 just off the top of my head. I know Chris Rossiter, our engraver, I think he had 240 hours of engraving time into this alone. So yeah, it's awesome. And it's the other part of the price point, right, is a rifle like this, priced the way it does, it gives everybody in the workshop the space and time to do their very finest work.
Which does take a lot of time.
It does. It does.
Right?
Now, just reassembling this quickly for this video is a 15-minute project because it has to be done in a specific way if you're not going to, damage screw slots, etc. So
it is the representation of a best quality rifle.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Real nice. Real nice. I love.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just classy.
We kicked around a bunch of rib matting ideas and came up with, why don't we just carry the quarter rib termination forward? And it's functional too. It really cuts down on glare. I did some iron sight shooting with this when we were in Zim, and it worked out fantastic. The other thing that bears mentioning is a lot of people will tell you that an integral rib barrel is going to potentially be less accurate because of the amount of machining that has to go into it.
Because of the stresses.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
One of the ways to get around that is to start with a good cut rifled barrel, because there's very little stress in those barrels to begin with, which is what we do with using Krieger. We're on our fourth one of these now, and this is probably the worst shooting out of the four, and this will hold about 5/8 inch 3-shot groups. So extremely accurate. We've built 2 of these in 375. They were half MOA wood stocked rifles. So I've been very, very pleased with our accuracy results as well.
And you're not buying one of those to go long range shooting anyway.
You're not, but it's damn nice to know you can do it if you need to.
I like that. Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you.